Hey everybody, it's Evan at VR.org. Well, today we're going to be jumping right into some content and checking out 5 fun experiences for the HTC Vive. Now these are in no particular order, but I decided to number them just because it's fun having a countdown. But at the end of the day, all of these experiences are awesome. So without further ado, here are 5 experiences on the HTC Vive that put a smile on my face, hopefully yours as well. So let's get into it. At number 5 is NVIDIA's Funhouse. Now this is a great VR experience for anyone wanting to try a bunch of different minigames. Funhouse puts you inside a circus setting, basically, with an assortment of fun games to play. From spraying a clown's head with a water gun to using a bow and arrow to hit targets. There's a point where you have boxing gloves and you hit these things coming at you. You can be a gunslinger shooting at grandma's fine china. Really fun and interactive way to experience virtual reality. NVIDIA's Funhouse does a very good job at that. So at the end of the day, this is a really enjoyable experience that's very interactive and great for new VR users. Not to mention, it's also free. At number 4 is WaveVR. This is just an amazing idea. Basically, WaveVR is like a virtual concert hub. At specific times of the day, you can log in and see DJs or groups that will be scheduled at a certain time to play a set or some sort of event. If there's no music concert happening at that time, you can still hang out with others in this online world. There's coins to collect and different spots to explore. Really cool virtual experience nonetheless. Even the other day, they brought Bill Nye the Science Guy into WaveVR. He basically did an event that was scheduled. A lot of people came. I think there was like 400 or 500 people that came to watch him talk in his virtual avatar. I also think it was his first time in VR, from what others have said. That's not 100% confirmed, but all in all, a very cool and new way to experience music in VR, and really a virtual world. It's incredibly cool and really interested to see how WaveVR is going to expand and improve down the road as well. At number 3 is the Lab. This is an absolute must for anyone new to VR and is also officially made by Valve. The Lab is chocked full of different mini-games and experiences, from archery to a random assortment of different worlds and places to explore. When you're in the lab, just walk up to those see-through orbs and hold it up to your face. It will transport you to that new destination. One of my favorites in the lab so far is the solar system, where you can literally hold a planet in your hands. You can walk up to the sun itself and see the solar flares on the surface if you get close enough. It's also pretty mind-blowing when you pick up the Earth and realize how incredibly small it is compared to all the other planets in our solar system. Again, an absolute must download if you haven't gotten this program already, and of course this one is free as well. Number 2 is Star Wars Trials on Tatooine. There's really not much more to say. You basically get transported into the beautiful world of Star Wars for a brief period of time, and yes, you're given a lightsaber at some point, and yes, you get to wield it and enjoy the closest thing to becoming a real Jedi. Even though I wanted this magical experience to be longer, it just goes to show you how much more mind-blowing content, especially on the Star Wars front, will be in VR. Being able to wield a lightsaber is amazing, and it's definitely worth a download if you're a Star Wars fan. At number 1 is Pearl. Now this is a cinematic short film that's exclusively on the Viveport client, which is Vive's storefront. Now before we get too deep into technicals, a lot of people have expressed frustration with Vive drivers and the Viveport client. But I encourage you to download Viveport just for Pearl alone. I will also mention there have been numerous updates to Viveport software recently that have fixed many issues for people, so if you had problems with Viveport in the past, I say give it another shot. Pearl alone is well worth installing it and enjoying an incredible story and VR experience that shows a glimpse of what the future of storytelling can and will be. Also, on a really cool note, Pearl was recently nominated for an Academy Award earlier this year. I do believe this was the first VR project that was nominated for an Academy Award. Pretty amazing, to say the least. And again, this is also free, guys. Definitely worth checking Pearl out. All right, well, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully some of these titles, if you haven't experienced them already, you can go ahead and download them. Definitely worth it if you are a Vive user. Highly recommend Pearl as well. Granted, Pearl is exclusive on the Vive port, so you're gonna have to download the Vive port client, which is Vive's official storefront, but Pearl is free, so you can download that. Definitely worth a look. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name is Evan at VR.org. We have more information, as always, here at VR.org, as well as on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions or comments, throw them below this video. Thank you again for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.